Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be very quickly talking about the leaked version of Ninjago episode 13, which of course is not in English. I was not expecting that, but it happened. I shouldn't be surprised, this has happened before. But yes, the entirety of Ninjago episode 13 got revealed, obviously not in English, but I was able to watch through the entire thing. If you guys saw my video earlier today, you might have seen my very tired initial reaction to the episode, but I decided to sit down and watch the entire thing. I'm a little bit more re-energized now, I guess you could say, so my goal for today's video is to just talk about the episode, not really review it, because I can't review it. I can't do like a formal episode review, because obviously it's not in English, but I do want to talk very quickly about what I saw visually here, because there's a lot of really fun stuff going on in this episode. First of all, though, if you guys don't want any spoilers, better to avoid this video, I'd say. This video will be diving into pretty heavy spoilers surrounding this episode, so if you don't want to be hearing any spoilers, obviously click off the video now, check out something else on the channel. But in case you guys don't care about spoilers, or if you just want to see what's going on, welcome. Let's talk about this episode really quick. And really quick, I'm not going to be showing any screenshots nor footage of the episode in today's video. I would like to wait for an official English release before I eventually show you guys like physical stuff from the episode, aside from like thumbnails and stuff. But in terms of the episode itself, yeah, this pretty much reveals how Harumi walked away after the building fell on top of her. And basically what happened was she officially did die, from what I can understand. And again, this is just going off of the visuals alone because I can't speak whatever language this is. I'm not really sure what it is, honestly. I'm still a little bit tired, but I'm sure you guys will tell me down below in the comments. But in terms of like the visuals of this episode, yeah, Harumi gets crushed by the building, obviously, and hunted. They show that flashback. Then she enters some weird little kind of like an afterlife kind of thing, and she sees this little ball of sludge just kind of hanging out. That's definitely the Overlord somehow connecting to Harumi, or the Crystal King. If he's not the Overlord, it's going to be the Overlord, let's be real here. And Harumi kind of talks to him a little bit. Again, not really sure what the dialogue is, but I imagine maybe it's something like, I'll bring you back to life as long as you work for me. And Harumi's like, all right, fair enough, I'll work for you, weird sludge ball man. So she comes back to life and gets a little bit of a crystal that she uses to increase her strength. That allows her to push all the building rubble off of her, and she escapes into the streets. And she goes immediately to the Oni Temple. The Crystal King tells her to put the thing in the thing, and she does, reactivating the Oni Temple and showing us the, not so much the physical version of the Crystal King, but more like a spiritual vision. But somehow the Crystal King was activated in the timeline of Ninjago pretty much after Ninjago Hunted wrapped up, and he's just been in the background this entire time. In fact, speaking of people being in the background this entire time, Harumi goes on to explain to Lloyd how she was around for a lot of what we saw in the Wild Brain era. In fact, there's a scene where she's meeting up with Vangelis, and the ninja come flying in the room, obviously from the first episode of Master of the Mountain, and Harumi is hiding behind the chair. She was there the whole time. It was Harumi all along, ladies and gentlemen. Then there's the scene, obviously, where the ninja were trying to intercept Misdemeanor's Vengestone Hall, which of course was the first episode of Seabound. We already talked about that in previous videos. Harumi was there as well. And then it cuts to Lloyd's perspective. Lloyd kind of talks to her a little bit. They do have a little bit of an argument. Again, not sure what the dialogue is, but they do show a pretty, it was kind of ironically funny for some reason. I'm not sure why I found it so funny. Maybe I'm just still a little bit tired, but Lloyd tells Harumi that he actually went back to the rubble of the building and actually looked for her. And it shows a scene of Lloyd in his hunted outfit. This is obviously taking place pretty much after the building fell, and it shows Lloyd kind of sadly picking up pieces of the building and trying to find her. It's very sad. I'm not sure why I found it so funny when I first saw it. Maybe I just wasn't expecting it, and it kind of blindsided me there. But yeah, Lloyd officially looked for Harumi after she was presumed dead. That's depressing. That's really depressing. Wow, Lloyd. Thanks for letting us know that. And props to the Ninjago team as well for making that possible, for going that tragic of a route with Harumi's backstory. And then, of course, Lloyd breaks free of his Vengestone shackles until he's eventually recaptured by Mr. F, who kind of pins him down pretty easily because, you know, Vengestone, he can't use his powers. But long story short, Harumi is back because she was revived probably by the Overlord, and she's been pulling the strings throughout the background of several various Ninjago seasons. So, yeah, big props to Harumi, I guess, for getting work done. And that's pretty much it for Ninjago episode 13, or at least Ninjago Crystalized episode 13. And like I said, I cannot do an official review of this guy because we don't have the English version just yet. But once we do get the English version of this episode, I will totally be doing a normal review. Obviously, how could I not? But in terms of today's video, I think that'll pretty much do it. I just want to go over the backstory really quick of how Harumi came back, because visually speaking, we can see what happened, and I will be leaving a link to the episode down below in the description, so feel free to check it out if you guys viewers so desire, if you want to watch the leaked episode for whatever reason, feel free to do so. But hopefully you enjoyed this video nonetheless. I mean, leave a like if you did, hit subscribe if you did, and I'll totally be making more videos in the future. Thank you all so much for checking out today's video. I'm probably going to go back to bed now because I'm still tired and still not all the way there, but I'll be back soon with more uploads. So until then, thanks a lot for watching this one. I'll talk to you guys again later. Peace.